All right, I thought I would make a video showing you this PPE pan on my 10R80 in my 2020 F-150 with a 5-liter Coyote. So basically I have rebuilt this transmission. I assembled it, put the pan on, and then went to hook up the cooler lines and noticed that this line here was up against this fin. So there was a little bit of tension on it. I thought no big deal, I'll come back later and clearance it. I wanted to take it for a test drive just to see how the transmission was, and so I did that. I took it on about 2 5-mile test drives. So there was, some tension on the line here because of this interference with this fin, but the fact that this bracket by Ford pretty snugly, it's pretty much idiot proof to put these lines in and hold the lines square in there. So I figured that they were retained well enough that nothing was going to happen, and that I would come back and clearance this later. But it turns out, so I had driven it twice, 2 5-mile runs, transmission drove wonderfully. Third time I took it out, I stopped at a light after about 5 miles and started having shift issues. Went to the next light and could not get out of first. Coasted into a parking lot and started hooking up forescan. Noticed I had a bunch of stuck solenoid codes and got out of the truck and saw a trail of transmission fluid had followed me down the road. And so I had to get a tow back home. Turns out I refilled the transmission, took about 6.5 quarts, so I lost half the transmission fluid over the course of a mile. Thought my transmission might be trash, but turns out it's still in good shape. So yeah, ultimately this fin that was creating, with this line that was pressed up against the fin before I had ground it down, was creating some tension on here and caused the seal to blow out. So after the fact, I came back and clearanced this fin right here and on that side as well. And everything's fine now. Transmission works just great. But if you're looking for a PPE pan for your 10R80 on a 2018 to 2020 F-150, I would advise to grind this fin off ahead of time. Again, this is with a 5-liter. I think the EcoBoost 2.7 or 3.5 still has cooler lines run similar to this, if not identical. So you'll still likely have to clearance your pan or maybe go with another pan, and everything seems to be okay now. All right, so this is the seal off the line that was leaking, and as you can see, it's very much blown out. And this was a new seal. I put new seals on both lines, and like I said, I believe this is due to the tension being put on the line because of that particular line was riding up against the outermost cooling fin on the pan, putting tension on it and causing it to probably put pressure on the seal or cock or twist in there a little bit. But yeah, not good. I have the transmission in the truck, have put a few miles on it, and it runs no issues so far. Have cleared the adaptive learning tables. Anyway, this PPE pan looks pretty nice, but one slight issue with it is I got a clearance problem, a little bit of a clearance problem with this cooler line. It's right up against the pan. I would have ground this fin down some if I had known that was going to be a problem. This one over here is similar, but it looks to be a little bit of daylight. All right, here's some more PPE grindage. I think that's going to do it. Had to take some off of this corner because after I actually put these lines back in, pulled it up, it shifted and was able to move over that way more in the center the way it wanted to go. But it was still hitting, so I took some more off. And anyway, when it shifted over, it started to hit that corner over there. Right there, so I took that corner off.